Is more news on our top story. The wildfires in Nova Scotia are growing in size and in number, but today there is some hope on the horizon. Rain will bring some relief. Nova Scotia Premier Tim Houston is joining us this morning. Premier, good morning. Kate Walker, who's been reporting for us all week from Saltwire, had a great clip today when she said she heard firefighters say, "Woohoo, rain," as they headed out on their calls today. How does this change the mood of things in Nova Scotia?
Yeah, I mean, certainly it's been a tough week here. Thanks for having me and giving me the opportunity to chat about the incredibly devastation we've had in Nova Scotia this week. Almost 20,000 people evacuated, over 200 homes lost, 4 fires right now burning out of control. So, and 16 in total fires. So every Nova Scotian is watching the weather right now and praying for rain. And the weather has not been kind all week. It's been very windy and dry, and it's been pushing these fires. But with the weather changing and some rain coming, there will be a big sigh of relief if we get the rain they're projecting over the weekend. So we're praying for rain here.
Your prayers are being answered. Premier, we've been watching you all week long, and you could see the mounting frustration on your in your face. You could hear it in your voice, asking people not to burn. You know, you're putting out new fires as you're trying to put out this old one. How are you feeling today?
Yeah, it's been remarkable. I mean, certainly the response from the firefighters on the ground and also from our neighboring provinces and other provinces supplying planes, supplying hose, sending firefighters. So there's been a big push to fight these fires, and the response it's been pretty incredible. But at the same time, we need Nova Scotians to step up and do their part. So, early in the week, the DNR firefighters said, is there anything we can do to increase the fines put a burn ban in place, and then people were still doing illegal burns. It's like, is there anything we can do to increase the fines as a deterrent? So we increased the fine to $25,000. They said, can we keep people out of the woods? So we put a restriction on that. So we've been doing everything we can to support the firefighters. But yeah, through it all, I mean, there's been incredible fires around the province. It's been dry, it's been windy, and people were still burning. It's been remarkable. It's been frustrating. So hopefully we're past that now. I know there's been some enforcement on the $25,000 fine. So hopefully people get the lesson.
Yeah, let's hope so. Let's talk about the people. You mentioned these 20,000 or these buildings that have been damaged and destroyed. When we've been talking to people who, their houses were there and then they weren't. That must really weigh on you. What are they saying to you? What's your message to them this morning?
Yeah, it's really unthinkable. I mean, I had a chance when it was safe to tour some of the areas, especially in the Tantallon area, and just see the devastation and complete destruction where there was a home. You could tell there was a home there, but it's just gone. So entire lives turned upside down. The scars on the province, the emotional scars, will be here for a long time. This recovery will take a long time. The physical recovery will take a long time, but the emotional recovery is going to be, it's very, very difficult, just seeing what's happening. So the message is still, we're fighting these fires with everything we have. We want to keep people safe. We want to preserve property where we can, but I think when you think of how quickly these fires hit, the massive evacuation exercise, and there's lots of numbers on number of evacuees and structures lost, but the numbers too that I kind of keep going back to, 0 reported death, 0 missing persons, and 0 serious injury. And I think that says a lot about the professionalism of the response, the Nova Scotians' willingness to step up and respond to the evacuation orders. But through it all, what we're seeing a lot of is people helping people. Mm-hmm. Community organizations stepping up, people opening up their homes. I shared a story yesterday about a healthcare worker who had a cottage in another area. They stocked the fridge, they got the cottage ready, and they opened it up for an evacuated family that they'd never met before. So people helping people is really the story. That's the Nova Scotian way. That's the Blue Noser way, as we say. But man, there's a lot of people who are just what's happened to them is unthinkable.
And we think about them, we think about the pressure that you and other officials are under. It's an important number to remember in the midst of it, the thousands of people who are out there helping one another. Thank you for joining us this morning, and best of luck to you over the weekend.
Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it. Pray for rain for Nova Scotia.
Absolutely.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.